I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So if you'd like to get either a Vedic Astrology or a tarot reading from me, you can do so at my website. It'll be linked down in the description box below. Alright, but Libra, let's get into this video for y'all. So, Jupiter is going to be moving into the sign of Aries on April 21st of this year. Now, before we talk about that, let's talk about when Jupiter was in Pisces the previous year for you. So Jupiter would have been in your 6th house. Now, this is either from the Ascendant or the Moon. So the 6th house is tied to enemies, debts, it's pets, it's obstacles, it's your maternal aunts and uncles. 6th house is the work we do every day. It's work in general, like for our career. So, with Jupiter being here, your debt could have expanded during this time. Jupiter represents expansion, so you could have taken on more debt than usual, maxed out your credit cards, that kind of thing. You could have gotten a pet this past year. Your relationship with your maternal aunts and uncles would have been better than it normally is. They could have been very helpful for you this past year. Now, 6th house is also health. So your health would have been better this past year with Jupiter being in your 6th house, especially in its own sign of Pisces. Alright, but now let's talk about Jupiter moving into Aries. So, Aries is your 7th house. Now this transit in particular is going to be very significant because Aries not only has Jupiter moving in there, but Rahu is already in there. Now Rahu is the karmic north node of the moon. Rahu is explosive energy and Jupiter is expansion. So you're going to have this explosive expansion with Jupiter moving in here with Rahu. Now on top of this, you have Saturn's 3rd aspect on the sign of Aries. So, you have Saturn and Jupiter both affecting Aries. They're the 2 largest physical planets. And you have Rahu, the karmic north node of the moon. So, these are the 3 most significant transits, along with Ketu, which would make 4. Now, so wherever Aries sits in your chart, which in your case is the 7th house, that's where the biggest change in your life is going to come this year. And it's going to be very significant. So, what is the 7th house? 7th house is relationships, marriage, your business partner, and business partnerships. So, for Libra ascendants, if you're wanting to get into a relationship or get married, this is the year you can do it. Especially if your planetary and sign-based time periods are allowing it. Now, if they aren't allowing it, then no, you won't be able to get into a relationship or get married. Your time periods are the most important. Transits are the very last thing a good astrologer looks at. But this is the year when that will most likely happen for you. And for business, this is very good. Now, we also have to take the houses that Jupiter rules into account. So, Jupiter rules your 3rd and your 6th house. This means Jupiter's not a particularly good planet for you. But Jupiter, if he can't bless you, will at least protect you. So you will be protected in business. And in relationships. Now here's the negative of this. Jupiter is your 6th lord of fights and obstacles, of enemies. So, in business, you will have competition. Get ready. Also, Jupiter's your 3rd lord of effort. So you're going to have to put a lot of effort into your business. In relationships, there could be fights with your partner. That, fights, arguments, it happens in every relationship. So that could also happen. For some of you, if you know you're in a very bad relationship right now, you could get a divorce or break up. This can go either way, depending on how good your time period is, and your own particular birth chart. Now, also in business and in relationships, you'll be communicating a lot more than usual because your third lord of communication, Jupiter, is transiting here as well. Also, for those in business, you could take on debt on behalf of your business during this time. Okay, but now let's talk about the aspects of Jupiter. So Jupiter is going to have an aspect on your 11th house, your 1st house, and your 3rd house. So Jupiter aspecting your 11th house. What's your 11th house? 11th house is hopes, wishes, gains. It's your elder sibling. It's your friends. It's your large network circles. 11th house is gain of status. It's stock market. So you're going to gain more financially during this time. That's for certain. Jupiter will definitely bring in more finances for you. Your relationship with your friends will likely improve. Or at the very least, be protected. Now, Jupiter is also going to have an aspect onto your 1st house. So 1st house is health. It's your physical body. It's your overall life. Now, on the negative side, Jupiter is your 6th lord of health issues, aspecting your 1st house of body. There could be some health issues that come up, but you'll be protected from those health issues because of Jupiter aspecting here. Jupiter, like I said, protects at the very least. Now, Jupiter's aspect on your 3rd house. This is the best aspect of Jupiter because 3rd house for you is Sagittarius. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius being in your 3rd house. Now, 3rd house is your younger siblings. It's also your friends, but more so like your friends from childhood. It's your cousins, it's your neighbors, it's internet, media, communication, writing, it's your skills. So, Jupiter aspecting here, your relationship with your younger siblings will be better. Your relationship with your neighbors. You will learn more skills during this time. Jupiter naturally represents education. Also, Jupiter will enhance your communication. You'll be better in communicating. If you're in business, in particular, especially a business related to media or related to like internet marketing, that kind of thing, then your business will be significantly helped with this aspect. Alright, that's what I have for you. If you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me and the channel out. I'll catch you in the next one, Libra.